It is November 13th, and it is my first weigh-in of November. As you know from my last few videos, I have definitely fallen off track. I'm sick as shit today, so I'm going to try to get this without hacking up. Oh, let's get it. Alright, as you can see, the scale is still going in the wrong direction. Really don't know what to say. But let's go from where I've gotten myself from. I started at, I think it was 302. I got down this year to 244, and now I'm back up to 262. So I've gained 18 pounds. And I really, so close to the year end, and I am just pissing away every ounce of improvement that I've gotten. But I wish I could say a lot of it has to do with the fact that I've been dealing with a lot more issues in my legs from my back. But I mean, while that's stopping me from being able to get my hiking in, it's no excuse to why I'm eating as much. 'Cause I know what I'm supposed to be eating, and I mean, I'm just choosing not to. But we won't do a video on me pissing and moaning today. I went out and I did about a mile today. Was going to do my video while I walk, but the wind it's picking up like crazy. And I already feel sick as shit. So today, my wife and I's anniversary. I got her flowers back there. And I got her favorite bottle of wine. But she's going to be working until about 5 or 6 tonight, so we're going to be celebrating tomorrow. But happy anniversary, love. Love you. I hope you're doing good today. It's all her fault that I got sick. But tomorrow, I see my pain management doctor one more time. He's humoring me by taking another look at my legs, just to throw out anything else other than the pain is coming from my back. So, with that being said, I do have an appointment with the surgeon who done my back the first time a couple of years ago. I have that appointment Monday morning. So, he did my surgery. I think it was back in like 2020 or 2021, somewhere around that. And in 4 months, my disc rebulged from the laminectomy when I went to a chiropractor. I went back to him. He looked over a new MRI. He said my disc was bulged again, but he can't do another laminectomy. It wasn't the right fit for it after the way the disc bulged. So it's been a few years now. I've had no improvement. While I was losing weight, new symptoms came that's causing issues in my legs. That's not just sciatica pain in my thigh and numbness in my foot, but now it's affecting both my legs, behind my knees, my calves. So I'm hoping with these new symptoms that are affecting me a lot, I am hoping that, maybe he'll reconsider and possibly do another laminectomy. My game plan is completely different from what I started thinking. I really wanted to I wanted to get out of the 200s. And if it did not fix my back, then I wanted to get a surgery. But I mean, it's just getting to the point where I'm in so much pain on a regular basis. And even if it's not debilitating, it's stopping me from being able to do absolutely anything. I work, I'm in constant pain. It just aches nonstop. I come home and I really can't be my best as a husband. I can't be my best as a person because I'm just constantly worried about if I don't sit down and rest, I'm just going to hurt more, but resting isn't fixing anything. So I don't know. I really hope that he looks over the MRI and, God willing, he thinks that, and he will do another laminectomy to fix whatever's going on. I won't do a fusion. I'm not interested in that right now. But I do have a handful of questions that I would like to ask as far as a possible full disc replacement or laminectomy again, whatever. There's no saying that they will do this surgery. My pain management doctor told me that he thinks that it's really the only option left in order to get me back to being able to live a normal life. I mean, I've tried everything else. Every type of medication you could take, just to dull the pain. Multiple rounds of physical therapy, cortisone injections. We talked about a pain pump, but I'm not interested in that. My pain management doctor agreed that's a horrible idea. The fusion he was telling me about, that he does not want me to get one of those. I don't want one of those. I'm too active in the things I want to do with my life. If I physically could, a fusion would kind of take all that away. So a laminectomy or a full disc replacement is kind of the questions I'm going to bring to the doctor. One, my pain management doctor, and then Monday, the surgeon. But I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I am excited that I get to see the surgeon again, not because I just want to jump into a surgery, but because I'm just so tired of being in pain all the time. I've wasted 6 years of my life just trying to baby this issue. But I'm also extremely worried that what if he says no, and then what do I do? He is one of Ohio's top back surgeons. So, I mean, I gotta believe what he tells me as far as my back goes. I'm nervous that I don't know if he would do the surgery, how we would get by for the 5 weeks, if it doesn't take longer. My last surgery was a 5-week process before I had to get back to work. I don't know how we're exactly going to stay above water, but I guess it's just something we'll have to deal with for a while. And I also worry that, my disc bulged so quickly and so easily during my first surgery when I just had my back pushed on. So I'm worried that what if this surgery happened, it was successful, and then just out of nowhere my disc would rebulge that easily again. And then I'm right back where I started. But I guess it's just, everything that you kind of think of whenever it comes to something like this. I don't really know what else to put in this. I'm not going to upload this today. I'm going to wait tomorrow, do my appointment, and then I'll probably post Monday or Tuesday. See what the surgeon actually has to say, if he thinks the surgery is a good fit, if he'll even do it, and just go with the process there. I'm really not sure. Man, I'm squinting like crazy. The sun is right in my face. But I don't know. I don't really know what to do just yet. I mean, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared that, he'll do it and it won't work. But I guess it's normal to think of all the negative things. And I'm afraid that what if he says that he can't do it, I'm not a good fit, and then I've exhausted literally everything medically possible to get better, and I just have to accept it. So I'm not entirely sure yet. I mean, I know there's ways to get better. I'm still working on the lower back ability program. It's just a very slow process while we're going through, just the constant pain. So we're see how it all works out. I'm not giving up that. I'm still going to continue to do the lower back ability. I've read so many great things about that. I know it can help me. It's just a very long process. And physically, I mean, there's times I just feel so defeated and exhausted, and I just don't do the program the way I'm supposed to because I'm hurting. But I don't know, guys. I guess that's enough blabbering for right now. I'll upload this video, like I said, around Monday or Tuesday. Alrighty, so Friday I had my pain management appointment. He did an EMG, and two things. One, it did show while I was doing the dry needling. I think I complained on this a while back. But one of my last 2 or 3 sessions, the guy hit something in my right leg, my calf. That, I mean, it was horrible for at least a month or two. That, like, just rubbing my calf would cause my foot and my entire leg to go numb. So he did say that he's seen some damage going on, like everything is reacting a bit slower in my right leg than my left. And he said he's pretty sure that guy hit a nerve or something in my leg. I can't remember what he said exactly. But he said that will heal, that, it will go back to normal, but he can tell that guy did something wrong. But, okay. So the biggie here is he did say that the pain in my legs is from my back for a fact. He said, it's just the progression of what's going on, that my nerve is being smashed to the point of nerve damage. And I mean, 6 years of being smashed, I guess I'd have some damage, right? But he just said it's to the point to where it's doing some nerve damage, and that, I really need to see the surgeon, which was already planned anyway. My doctor said he's going to call me today after work to see what the surgeon has told me. But I'm sitting in the car right now. I got about 30 minutes, a little bit less than that, 30 minutes before I go in and see the surgeon. And then I'll update that and see what he has to say. This guy is one of the top doctors in my state. He does, I don't really want to say exactly where, but anyway, he's one of the top doctors in the state. Massive, great reputation. He did my first surgery and everything went great until I went to the chiropractor. I do have a handful of questions that I hope to ask him, as to why it was so easy for my disc to bulge after the surgery, and some other stuff, but there's no guarantee that he'll do the surgery. I'm praying for not just the answer that I want to hear, but the appropriate answer, an answer that if the surgery will get me back to normal and help me be me again, I want to jump on it. But I mean, I'm afraid at the same time. And I really don't know what else to say other than, I'm afraid, but excited at the same time. I just want to get it over with. I still really don't want to do a fusion. My regular doctor, he for a while was not wanting me to either. But then during this last visit, he mentioned fusion 3 or 4 different times, I think. So I don't know if from the test has him thinking differently. I don't know. But I just hope for maybe a second laminectomy. It's a little bit less scary of a thought. But that's all I can say for now. I just want to give updates on the pain management aspect. And then after my appointment here, I will come finish the video and do a post. I drove 2 hours for this. I don't want to go inside. Alright, so that did not go the way I was hoping it would. And I'm freaking scared. Alright, so they won't do another laminectomy. They don't think it will help, since they've already chiseled away everything in the way my disc rebulged. So they said the only option, since I've tried everything, would be a fusion. And they said it takes about 3 months being off work, just resting while it heals, and then it would take an entire year to be considered fully healed. But man, they said they're pretty much getting booked out through December, so if I want to do it this year, to let them know soon. But they don't think there's any other options other than just wait and wait and wait until eventually I have to do it. Man, fuck. I don't really know. I mean, it sucks. It sucks to think about that. I mean, I'm terrified to get rods in my back. Of course, I was terrified of the first surgery, but I mean, I just hear so many things about fusions that go wrong. I mean, I don't want to lose my mobility, but of course I don't have the mobility anyway. I don't know. But I mean, being off of work for 3 months is going to be fucking horrible. I don't even think we can afford that. And my job's such a piece of shit that honestly they would probably get rid of me. If I don't do it this year, I'm going to wait another 4 or 5 months and then owe everything in my deductible again, which my deductible I think is $7,000. So all the money that we'd be able to save in a few months would be taken away by the deductible, because you do have to pay the deductible up front here, whatever you owe. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to get back to being normal, but I don't know how much mobility this actually takes away. And I really hated that this time around I didn't actually see the surgeon. I seen his assistant. It would have been nice if I drove 2 hours away and actually seen the person who was going to be doing this. Fuck. Nervous as fuck, man. And I'm gonna cry thinking about it. This is humiliating. Well, I'm gonna do my 2-hour drive home and think about what's the smart play here, what's the best course of action, and is it worth it? Can I just continue to wait and be in pain all the time? I don't know. We'll see.